95.9 FM and from 4starcountry.com.
Coach DeCourcy, what's your team got to do?
Well, it's a situation where we can talk X's and O's and this and that. But basically, Rivet, with a lot of seniors graduated from last year's state championship team, they played with a chip on their shoulder all year long, maybe feeling disrespected or slighted. They're going to come out with a lot of intensity tonight. Barr-Reeve has got to match their level of intensity. If Barr-Reeve comes out and they are the aggressor, Barr-Reeve will win the basketball game. If they do not, and it becomes a situation of tempo and catch-up, it could be trouble for Barr-Reeve because Rivet is adept at holding leads. Barr-Reeve has got to match that level of intensity, and if they do, which should subsequently lead to a good start, I feel very, very good about the Viking chances tonight.
Seconds away from tipping this one up. We're glad you joined us here on the General. I have to say hello to Millie, sitting at home where it's nice and warm and safe and wrapped up in a blanket and eating her popcorn and pestering the cat while we're out here braving it. But turn us up, guys. We're ready to start. So Mike and Mike show. We're excited. Barr-Reeve gets the tip. Corey Cummings right wing, left side. Shot is up out front. First shot of the night by Katie Taylor is a 3, and it's good. And Barr-Reeve takes the early lead, and here comes Dryman.
A lot of the Rivet plan is going to be to pack it in and let people like Katie Taylor shoot the ball. She made them pay with a big triple right off the bat, Mike.
Right off the bat. Barr-Reeve man-to-man. Dryman out front. Keller gets a pick. Goes over top the key. Goes to Weirheim. Weirheim's on the right wing now. She finds a lane right straight to the basket. And she's fouled as somebody missed an assignment to sag off on defense.
Yeah, that's going to be on Lindsey Graber. And wherever the help was right there, it was late. And Lindsey picks up a foul.
Allison Weirheim to go to the line for the Lady Patriots. Just started the ball game. Barr-Reeve hits the first three-pointer. Weirheim hits the first free throw for Rivet. Not too many people have left the gym since the first two games. You're going to watch a little bit of this at least. Weirheim the next one, nothing but net. 3-2 Vikings. Vincennes picks up. And on, looks like maybe a full court man-to-man trapping. And Ty Harmon has it knocked away, picks it up. Jenna Neff. I'm confused.
Yeah, they're going to call a 10-second call right there.
Because Ty picked it back up?
Yeah, just never a loss of possession. It was just a deflection.
All right, turnover, first one of the game. Dryman, Weirheim at the left wing, looking inside, goes to Ellie Herman, turns off the glass and scores. That's going to be tough to stop. It's 4-3 now, Vincennes. Again, the press. Harmon tries to go around her man, and she's knocked to the floor. That's Elizabeth Keller. Gets back up. Common foul.
Barr-Reeve just needs to stay on the attack. This pressure is what we want to see, Mike. We want to spread the floor out and give these guards lanes to run in, and if that's what they're going to do, I know we've already had a turnover, but once we acclimate ourselves to this pressure, I think we'll be fine.
Cummings, right wing, on top, Nepp. Reach in, knock the ball away. Nepp. Lindsey Graber, left side, comes down into the paint. Corey Cummings, Corey for three. Is partially blocked. Rebound, Harmon gets it in, but into the hands of Herman. Dryman down, heads up, throws it out of bounds. Just almost took J.R. Cruz's hat right off the top of his head. J.R.'s multi-talented.
Yeah, he got quick reflexes.
Yes, he did. Turnover. Vincennes. Here comes the Vikings. And Lindsey Graber breaks that press. Corey Cummings. Corey goes into the paint amongst all the tall trees. Has it taken away. Another turnover. Dryman. Left side. Weirheim's open. You can't do that. Wide open. Easy two. It's 6-3 Vincennes. Here comes Lindsey Graber. Lindsey goes right down the paint, lays it off the glass and scores. And that's what you meant, Mike, about that press. Yeah. Let the guards go.
They give us lanes to run in. It's going to be advantage Barr-Reeve. I'm telling you that right now.
Barr-Reeve pulls to within one. Weirheim, reach in. Lindsey Graber.
That's going to be the second foul on Lindsey.
Common foul. Out of bounds, Weirheim. Into Dryman. Dryman's on the right wing, got her head up, dribbles over to the top of the 10-second line. Keller down in the paint, turns, goes around three people, and scores.
Yeah, Rivet went right at Lindsey Graber right there, trying to get a third foul.
Here comes Harmon as they break the press. She's going all the way to the paint, lays it up off the glass, and scores.
Keep pressing us. That's what I want to see.
Now it's Barr-Reeve in one now, 8-7, Vincennes. Keller, top the key, bounces, right side. Dryman on the wing. Dryman goes into the paint, puts up a 6-footer. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for. Comes out by Rivet. That was Laura Herman. Now into Dryman. Dryman's in the paint, turns a running one-handed jump shot, and it goes in. Wow. Hot start here for Rivet. Yes, it is. Full court pressure yet. Harmon gets it across court. Katie Taylor. Katie goes down into the left wing. Back out to Harmon. Harmon across to the right wing to Corey Cummings. Left side Nepp. Nepp for three. It's good. And quickly, timeout by Coach Hope as Barr-Reeve ties it here on the JJ Concrete scoreboard. 10-10. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
95-9 and 15-8.
We are at Kavanaugh Court tied at 10. 4:27 to go in the first period. Vincennes Rivet and Lady Vikings. Bill Dobson forward. Dobson deals always a better deal. And Ed Lee Mortuary, caring for you when you care the most. Helps sponsoring tonight's game. Vincennes with the ball after the timeout. Brings it down the floor. And the official says no. Official thought somebody touched it, but no, there was nobody even close. And they confer, which is what you're supposed to do.
Well, it's a situation where Bailey Dryman is a really good player, and she doesn't throw passes like that very often. And I think the official probably fooled himself into thinking, hey, that had to be a deflection because, that just simply doesn't happen.
Rivet backs off the full court pressure now, and Jenna Nepp will walk it across the timeline. Looks like a little zone, 2-1-2 zone by Rivet. Katie Taylor, right wing. Top of the key, left side Nepp. Alley-oop to Harmon, and Harmon puts a shot up. Might have been some contact, no good. Dryman, right side. Always dribbling with her head up, looking underneath. Threw it away.
That's the third turnover already on Bailey Dryman.
Bailey that time was trying to, I think, get the ball into Michaela Emmons, who's just in the game, and Michaela took off and left the ball behind. Turnover, here come the Vikings. Nepp, top of the key. Corey Cummings, right wing, three up, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, comes out to Harmon. Harmon goes down in the paint. Haley Taylor, back on top, left side, wing, Nepp. Nepp fakes the shot, loses the handle, picked up by Weirheim. Here comes Vincennes, and Weirheim has it taken away from behind by Harmon, and the Vikings pick up the loose ball.
Little haphazard here early, Mike.
Yes, it is. Nepp, left wing, Cummings, Harmon. Harmon sees a hole, goes in, tries to lay it up, and she's fouled, and it'll go to the line.
Gataya just saw the slightest little gap right there. Just made a little jab step to her left, drove it to her right, and Rivet had no choice but to foul.
Ty Harmon at the line. Free throws up and bounces off the front of the rim. Hope offered into the game. Keller back in. Dryman taking a rest. Corey Cummins taking a rest. 3:06 to go in the first period. We're tied at 10. Harmon at the line. Next one's up, and it's good. 11-10 on the JJ Concrete scoreboard. Here come the Patriots. Weirheim, left wing, goes around her man to the baseline, tries to put the shot up, no good. Hit the side of the rim, or side of the backboard, no call. Back out top, it goes to Laura Herman. Her shot's no good, but tied up on the rebound.
Yeah, Barr-Reeve's got to do a better job on the defensive glass. They can't give Rivet 2 and 3 chances to run offense. They need to limit them to one shot, and that's going to be that.
Nobody stayed with Ellie Herman, and she came around a pick and laid it off the glass. Easy inbound play, and Rivet goes up by 1, 12-11. Hope Alford down in the left corner. Jenna Nepp. Jenna goes baseline in the left corner. Back out to the wing. Harmon, right side. Haley Taylor. Katie, 3 up. Off the front of the rim, no good. Ellie Herman drags it down. Hands it off to Keller, and here come the Patriots. Keller at the top of the key. Goes left side to Weirheim. Over to Ellie Herman. Michaela Emmons, right wing. On top, Laura Herman. Inside, Ellie Herman, and a foul. Reaching over the top is Haley Taylor.
Still yet to see very much pressure defense from Barr-Reeve as discussed by Coach Holt in the pregame. Pretty much just a a half-court man-to-man defensive look so far.
Tracy Graber in. Katie Taylor gets a rest. Dryman back in for Vincennes. Vincennes basketball in her own basket. Weirheim gets it in. Keller shoves her man out of the way, and a nice moving your body and feet like you're supposed to by Ty Harmon.
Yeah, and that's going to be Keller's second foul, so both teams with the big gun on the bench now with 2 fouls. That's 2 on Elizabeth Keller and 2 on Lindsey Graber.
It'll be a common foul. Inbound, Barr-Reeve. Harmon goes around her man, down at the top of the paint, gets it off to Hope Alford, and she's tied up.
That's a pass that needs to be caught right there. It would have been a contested shot, but you're wasting a possession by getting tied up, and Barr-Reeve just needs to continue to run offense in the half court. And right now, Rivet's very aggressive. They're out in passing lanes. They see an opportunity to really try to extend this lead, and you're going to see Lindsey Graber check back into the game with 2 fouls. A little bit of a risk right here, but I think Coach Holt sees that they need kind of a calming influence on the floor right now.
And I think you're correct. I think defensively that Vincennes Lady Patriots are playing just a little bit tougher on defense at the moment. Lindsey Graber goes around her man, puts up the shot, no good, rebound. Puts it up again off the glass this time. Nice move, nice look by Lindsey. Barr-Reeve goes up by 1. Nobody picks up Weirheim. She shoots the 3, and it's good.
Foot on the line, they're going to give her a 2.
Give her a 2, okay. Vincennes by 1. Here comes Lindsey. Lindsey tries a pass, does get it into Tracy. Tracy tried to feed Haley Taylor. But a reach-in foul is going to be called on the Patriots.
It's the 4th team foul on Vincennes Rivet. 3 on Barr-Reeve. You see Corey Cummings check in quickly for Lindsey, and this may be a yo-yo in and out.
Yeah.
To keep Lindsey out of that 3rd fouling situation.
Barr-Reeve trying to run a play down in the corner, doesn't materialize. Harmon goes around her man, lays it up off the glass, and it goes in. And Barr-Reeve up by 1, 15-14.
5 already for Taya.
Taya almost breaks that one up as the pass tried to be going inside. And Taya done a nice job getting a hand on that. Coach Young out on the floor. Maybe he'll pick up a technical here. He is really letting officials have it.
I tell you what, I want Barr-Reeve to win. Worse than maybe anybody, Mike, but they called a travel on Bailey Dryman right there that I think was non-existent. I mean, that was not a very good call, but at this point in the game, I am not going to complain about anything.
No. And the official here is kind of wrinkling his forehead up. He's had about enough of the coach, and so he does set back down, and here comes Ty Harmon across the line, right wing, 48 seconds to go here in the first half. Barr-Reeve up by 1. Tracy Graber, right side, Ty Harmon. Ty almost loses the handle, picks it back up. Picks up her dribble, now she's got to get rid of it. Lindsey Graber comes over and gets it. Out top, Corey Cummings. Lady Hatchets move on to the sectional, defeating Heritage Hills 49-41. Memories 107 will have that championship game tomorrow night. Harmon and Barr-Reeve holding the ball, 12 seconds, 11. Now they make the play. There goes Harmon. All the way on the right side, Haley Taylor. The shot's an air ball. Dryman, 4, 3, behind the back, stops, shoots. It's good. That's going to do it at the end of 1 on the JJ Concrete scoreboard here at Cavanaugh Court. It's the Lady Rivet Patriots 17, Barr-Reeve 15. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Vikings basketball on the General, 95.9 FM, and from 4starcountry.com.
Mike Strong along with Mike DeCourcy. It's the Michael Mike Show tonight. Vikings need to pick up the defense, and it looks like they may try and do a half-court trap here. Dryman with the basketball. Goes down into the left corner. Cross court. Weirheim inside. Shots up by Emmons. No good. Rebound dragged down by Tracy Graber. Lindsay brings it across the timeline. Hands it to Jenna Knapp. Jenna. Hands off to Harmon. Harmon down deep in the left corner. Three-pointer's up. It's off the rim. No good. Rebound fought for. It goes off of Vincennes. It'll be Barr-Reeve basketball.
Good look right there, wide open, just kind of rolled out. Barr-Reeve just needs to stay on the attack right here.
Jenna Knapp inbounds the basketball. Harmon in the left corner. Tracy Graber. Right side, Jenna. She's at the top of the key. Lindsay. Jenna, right wing. Goes into the paint. Has the ball kicked. Craney Body Shop on Beale Creek Road, Washington, and Washington Chrysler Center. What car buying ought to be. Along with the Odin Pharmacy and the Prescription Shop in Washington, some of our fine sponsors of tonight's game. Barr-Reeve inbound the basketball. Jenna Knapp, top of the key. Right side, Lindsay, down into the corner. Katie, back all the way on top. Jenna tries to get it inside. Kind of a bad pass. Right in the heart of Vincennes' defense. I wouldn't even try that.
Yeah, and even if Tracy Graber caught the basketball there, Mike.
Yeah, she was dead.
There's not going to be much that she can do with it, with the swarming of the bodies right there.
All right, here we go. Barr-Reeve inbound the basketball into the top of the key. Harmon with it on the right wing. Looks underneath, can't find anybody. Hands off to Lindsay. Lindsay with the left hand, right out at the top of the free throw line. Now Harmon goes around her man and steps on the line. And it's just unbelievable how Coach Young works the officials, but man.
Yeah, Kaya just got down a little too deep. I don't know what Coach Young was wanting right there.
I don't know either.
Turnover, but
I thought she was pushed out of bounds, but no call. Vincennes tries to get it inside, not there. Ball stolen, coming down to Harmon, and Harmon is bumped by Weirheim.
Not a bad foul right there by Rivet.
Nope.
Not that Taya had a wide open layup. She was going to have to make a move on Herman. But still, it's going to prevent a look at the rim that Taya probably would have got.
Bailey Niehaus comes in now for Rivet. Common foul. Barr-Reeve inbound the ball. 6:23 to go in the first half at Cavanaugh Court. Vincennes up by 2, 17-15. Harmon with the ball on the right wing. Left side, Katie Taylor down in the left corner to Lindsay Graber. Lindsay out to Knapp. Knapp goes around her man, can't get the shot, gives it off to Lindsay. Back out to Harmon. Harmon can't get anything. Shots up from three. Katie Taylor again, and Katie is feeling that three-point shot.
Good deal, and
Yes,
they're going to
sir.
leave her open, and that's two threes for Katie, and she's knocked them both down.
18-17 now, Barr-Reeve. 5:49 to go in the first half. Vincennes working the ball down into the right corner. Dryman comes into the paint, finds Emmons. Emmons the shot, no good, off the air ball, off the backboard. Here come the Vikings going to run. Lindsay Graber tries to go down into the paint, and I'm not sure that decision, but anyway, we've got a timeout here on the floor. The JJ Concrete scoreboard shows the Vikings up by 1, 18-17. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
General 95.9 and 1580.
It's the Mike Show. Mike DeCourcy, what's your assessment so far?
Hey, Barr-Reeve doing fine. Hasn't allowed a bucket yet this quarter, and looking to put a little pressure on here.
Out at the top of the key, double team was Dryman, and she makes a bad pass, and it's stolen away by Harmon, and here comes Harmon, 90 mile an hour, lays it off the glass and scores. Nice move, Taya Harmon.
And she avoided the charge right there. Bailey Dryman was set up to take it. Taya just contorted her body and made sure she didn't.
Niehaus just into the game, gets around her man, puts the shot up.
And what Haley Taylor did, Haley Taylor acted like she was going to take the charge. She was going to attempt to.
Yep.
And Niehaus basically took the paint, the bait, and Haley kind of pulled the rug and made her travel, and another turnover for Rivet.
5 minutes to go in the first half. Barr-Reeve up by 3, and they have the basketball. Lindsey Graber crosses the 10-second line, drifts over to the right wing. Left side to Katie Taylor. Katie back to Lindsey. Lindsey looking underneath, nothing there. Jenna Knapp, left side. Harmon. Harmon tries to go into the paint. Backs back out, ends back to Knapp. Knapp now goes around her man. Down in the left corner, Harmon. Harmon goes around 2 players, puts the shot up, but she is fouled, and she'll go to line to shoot 2. And that's the Viking ball club we're used to seeing.
Yeah, that's just a little ball reversal right there, just enough so Ty Harmon can get it on the side of the floor where she can find just a little crease or crack in the defense. Took it on the baseline, and she's fouled. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
A little hard on the free throw. It's no good. Corey Cummings checks into the game. Lindsey Graber will get a breather. Tyre, one more. And it's good. Nothing but net. 21-17. Barr-Reeve on top of the JJ Concrete scoreboard. 4 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the half. Vincennes trap, throws the ball right into Jenna Knapp's hands. Jenna takes it all the way in, puts it up, no good. Rebound bounces down to Corey Cummings, and Corey misses the bunny, and here comes Niehaus quickly down the left side. Emmons back out top to Dryman. And Vincennes going to set it up. Big missed opportunity for the Vikings.
Yeah, missed chance, but still 4 minutes into the quarter, Rivet has yet to put any points on the board.
Emmons inside, and you can't leave Ellie Herman alone that close to the basket. Herman gets a little 4-footer and will go to the line. And she is fouled by Haley Taylor, and that's her second. Herman ready to try the three-point. No good. Off the rim. Haley Taylor picks it up. Gets it out to Harmon, and here comes Ty. Ty tries to make a full court left side pass to a breaking Corey Cummings, but Vincennes breaks it up out of bounds.
And here you see again Lindsey Graber just running in and out of the game, just trying to keep her out of a situation where she can pick up another foul.
Barr-Reeve inbound under their own basket. Trying to run a play, trying to run one. Way back into the backcourt, Corey Cummings. Hands off Ty Harmon on the left wing. Ty looking the floor over. Tracy Graber pops out. Nobody on her. Left side, Lindsey. Lindsey down into the paint. Katie, 3.
Oh,
it's good.
She got it again.
She is hot. She is feeling it from three-point land. 24-19 Barr-Reeve. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first half. Vincennes working the ball right side to Carly Wagner, just in. Shot goes up inside. It's no good. Hits the out-of-bounds line, and it will be Barr-Reeve ball. Wow. Carly Wagner, 5'8" freshman's in there for Rivet. Corey's going to get a rest.
Barr-Reeve also in the bonus right here, so I think you're going to see them maintain their aggressiveness and maybe try to get some chances on the free throw line here.
Harmon, right wing. Left side, Tracy. Lindsey. Jenna, top of the key. Jenna goes around her man. Throws it off of Bailey's foot, but a whistle. Yeah, they're going to call a kick.
Well, that's a break for the Vikings, I guess, but they're calling a kick on Bailey Dryman. The ball rolled out of bounds anyway. Barr-Reeve would have maintained possession, but I think the official just anticipated that might be a kick.
All right, Barr-Reeve inbound the basketball. Jenna Knapp goes right into the paint, puts a shot up, and she got hacked on the arm. Shot off the left side, no good. Here comes Emmons. Emmons has it knocked away and taken away by Harmon. Harmon fakes out 2 people, goes around 1, lays it off the backboard, and scores, and it's 26-19 Barr-Reeve.
Barr-Reeve just got to stay after it on defense right here.
Shot up from the left wing, no good. Rebound fought for, come out of it by Tracy Gravers. Tracy done a nice job on the defensive board. Here comes Harmon. She's going to go around, try and go around Dryman, and that's number 3 on Dryman.
Kaya's going to go to the free throw line now to shoot 1 in the bonus.
Barr-Reeve just picked up the tempo the last 3 to 4 minutes of this ball game. Ty Harmon will go back to the line. Blacksmith, Blake, and Wagler Funeral Home on Main Street in Montgomery, your hometown funeral home. And RTC Communications helps sponsoring this tonight's game between Barr-Reeve and Vincennes. Free throws up, nothing but net by Taya. 27-19, 2:22 to go in the first half. Bounces the ball a few times. Next one up, and off the rim, side, no good. Picked up by Vincennes. Dryman. 2-2-1 full court pressure by the Vikings. Vincennes gets the ball, but throws it right into the hands of Katie Taylor. And this pressure, that surprised me how much it has really buffaloed Vincennes. Corey Cummings down the left side. Harmon. She wants to drive so bad. Heads off right side. Corey. On top, Nepp. Nepp gets a pick. Stops. Graber. Harmon. Top of the key.
And they're calling a 1-4 low right here where Harmon is going to go one-on-one with Lauren Herman.
There she goes. All the way. Puts it out. No good. Whistle the foul, and she'll go to the line.
There's just not much they can do with Ty Harmon.
No. When Ty Harmon decides she wants to take over a game by making that pressure move like that, she is tough to stop. Free throws up and good. Loader's Furniture and Appliances, where the price is always right, along with Trailer Fertilizer Service in Montgomery, helping bring our fans at home or wherever you may be listening. Next free throws up. Tonight's game as the Vikings pull away by 10, 29-19 on JJ Concrete scoreboard. Another pressure, another pass deflected, almost taken away. Vincennes, now it is taken away, and here comes Harmon. Here she comes, lays it up, it's good, it's good. Ty Harmon has just taken over this ball game in this quarter, and it's 31-19 Barr-Reeve. Here comes Vincennes. Vincennes tries to get around the pass, and throws it away. Vincennes totally flustered at this point in the game. And this pressure by Barr-Reeve is causing turnovers. And the Barr-Reeve faithful on their feet with 1 minute and 1 second to go in the first half. The Lady Vikings are up 31-19. What a spurt, Mike.
Yeah, just finally got that defensive pressure to the area that they wanted it to. And I tell you what, it's paid dividends.
Barr-Reeve working the ball out around the outside. Harmon in the corner. Back out top. Lindsay. One shot, coach says. 42 seconds. Go in the game. Chuckles Convenience Store. Brighten up your day at Chuckles and the Montgomery Ruritan Club. Serving the community for over 50 years. Our sponsors helping tonight. A couple of our sponsors. Barr-Reeve crowd giving the girls a hand. What do you think? We're going to shoot one, or we're going to take it to the hoop, buddy?
Well, I'd say we're going to get a situation where we're going to get Kaya in a 1-4 low once again here in just a second. I could be wrong.
Barr-Reeve working the ball out around the wing, over to Ty, open for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, and it goes out of bounds, and it will be Barr-Reeve basketball with 1/10 of a second on the clock. I don't think he can get a shot off.
Yeah, just a tip right here, and they'll just throw it in and head to halftime with the lead.
And that's going to do it at the end of the first half on JJ's Concrete scoreboard here at Cavanaugh Court. It's the Lady Barr-Reeve Vikings 31 and Vincennes Rivet Patriots 19. Here at halftime on the JJ's Concrete scoreboard, Barr-Reeve leading Vincennes Rivet 31-19. We're going to start first with Vincennes Rivet here at halftime. They're going to be led
by a pair of players, Allison Wareheim and Ellie Herman, each with 6. Herman with 3 2-point baskets, 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Allison Wareheim, 2 2-point baskets, 2 of 2 from the line for her 6. Next is Bailey Dryman. Dryman with a made 2-point basket and a made 3-point basket for her 5. And Elizabeth Keller was the last Rivet Patriot to score. Keller with a 2-point bucket in the first quarter. Keller also picked up 2 fouls in the first half and did not see a lot of court time after the first quarter. So that adds up to 19 at halftime for Rivet. For Barr-Reeve, the Vikings going to be led here at halftime by the usual suspect, Taya Harmon. Taya Harmon with 5 2-point baskets. Taya finishes 5 of 8 from the free throw line for her 15 points. Next, Katie Taylor. Katie with 3 3-point baskets for 9 points. Jenna Knapp is next. Jenna with 5, all in the first quarter, a made 3 and a made 2-point basket. And rounding out the Vikings scoring, Lindsey Graver with a 2-point basket in the first quarter. As we talked about, Mike, at the end of 1 quarter of play, things looked, I'm not going to say dicey, but maybe the pace and the energy wasn't where Barr-Reeve wanted it to be. It was 17-15 Rivet on top. But then, as we talked about just a moment ago, a little defensive pressure is going to lead to offense. And what you see subsequently is a 16-2 Viking burst in the second quarter. And that's allowed them to stake to a 12-point lead at 31-19 here at halftime on the JJ's Concrete scoreboard. Michael. Yeah, like I just said, a good start here in the second half, and hopefully we can. I'm not going to say put this game away. Rivet's probably too good for that, but just have to maintain that energy and that level of play that we had there at the end of the first half, and if we can do that, I think it's going to lead to good things for Barr-Reeve.
We're just seconds from tip-off here at Barr-Reeve. Graber Tire in Kettlebird can make your ride smoother with a new set of tires. Tires for all types of vehicles, large or small. Roadside service, locally owned and locally operated. See Darrell Bill on the hill for a great deal. Give them a call, 486-5184. We're ready to start second half. Possession arrow belongs to the Lady Patriots, and they inbound against a 2-2-1 press. And they quickly beat it right side to Weirheim. She puts a shot up, won't fall. Rebound off to the Vikings, and Harmon comes down the right side, all the way across corner. Jenna Knapp, that would have been a big 3. Wow, Jenna had the shot, wouldn't go. Dryman down inside to Herman. And it looked like the ball got knocked away, but the official says that the Barr-Reeve player got a little bit of the hand or arm, and it's going to send Ellie Herman, 5'11" senior, to the line for Vincennes, and I'm sure coach is up to tell him that's more like it. Free throws up and good. Mark's been left out on that job, but Ellie Herman again, couple 3 bounces, it's up, and it's good. So Vincennes quickly gets their 2 points on the board here in the third period. 2-2-1 full court zone pressure. Knapp, right side Harmon. Harmon's going to take it into the paint. Out to Lindsay. In the corner. Corey. Air ball. Not even close. And Laura Herman down with a shot. And boy, I'd like to see them work that a little bit and go under. Here comes
two quick shots so far here from Barr-Reeve. And not that they weren't open, but those are shots you can get most of the time.
Yep. Barr-Reeve, quick hands, knocked the ball away, picks it up. Jenna Knapp across the timeline, out front, goes around her man, goes down in the paint, tries to put a shot up, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
If anybody watched the IU game last night, I think the game plan here is pretty similar, and that is, I think Barr-Reeve is fairly confident that Rivet can't can't guard them in a half-court situation. They're just going to spread them out and take them to the basket and force them to either make a play or make a foul.
Free throws up and good by Jenna.
Rivet
so so good.
Yeah, Rivet with 5 free throw attempts. Barr-Reeve with 12.
Jenna Knapp. Second one, it's off the back of the rim, hard, no good. Rebound down to Laura Herman. She hands it off to Dryman. Just started the third period here. It's 32-21, Barr-Reeve. Barr-Reeve in that zone. They go down inside. Shots up, no good. A bunny miss by Laura Herman. Ball on the floor, picked up by Barr-Reeve. Katie Taylor, Lindsey Graber. Barr-Reeve across the timeline. Lindsey, right side. Shot for 3 is up, and it's good by Corey Cummings. She redeems herself as she hits that 3.
Kaya Harmon turned her ankle. She says she's fine. And I think there was just such a collision under the basket and people trampling all over. She's walking fine now, and I think she could have a broken ankle, and she's not going to tell Coach Holt to take her out of the game.
One of Coach Holt's most emphasis statements to me when I asked him if everybody was healthy, and he said they wouldn't tell you if they were. Another nice step-in interception of a pass. Another turnover by Rivet, and here come the Vikings again. Yep, left wing, get some instructions. Harmon can't get into the paint. Katie Taylor, Knapp, back on top. Harmon, still nothing down in the middle. Barr-Reeve still looking. Harmon now tries to go baseline, has it knocked out of bounds by Dryman. When you get down in that corner on the baseline, you know you're going to be picked up by a couple of Rivet girls.
And Rivet is good enough to keep you there once you get there.
Inbounds, out to the 10-second line to Corey Cummings. Left side, wing, Harmon on top, Graber, right side, Knapp, Harmon, down into the corner, Lindsay, shots up, off the rim. Like to see her follow her shot there. She might have got that one. Rebound to Dryman. Dryman going to take the 3 from out front. It's short. Katie Taylor picks up the rebound. Nobody picking up Katie. She's going to walk it over, hand it to Lindsay, and Lindsay's going to bring it across the timeline. Coach calls out a play. Barr-Reeve works the ball out around the top. Corey, Katie, and Katie's called for shuffling her feet.
Yeah, that's a good call. Just trying to get her feet set and was a little, I think there was some confusion right there on what Barr-Reeve was trying to run.
Barr-Reeve traps. They get the ball around, get it underneath. Nice move by Weirheim. Puts up the shot left-handed. We've got a 30-second timeout on the floor. On the JJ Concrete scoreboard, it's Barr-Reeve 35, Vincennes 23. We'll be back. 30 seconds.
For Star Country, Sectional 95.9 and 1580.
It's the Mike and Mike show on Friday night here on 95.9 The General. We're glad that you've tuned us in, whether you're streaming or whether you're on the radio, for Barr-Reeve action, and the Barr-Reeve girls are up as Harmon takes it right to the paint, lays it over the front of the rim, and scores 2 more for Ty Harmon.
I think that ankle is not as injured as she made it look earlier.
Almost stolen. Vincennes gets down underneath. Shot put up. No good. Guess who's on the floor?
Kaya back on the floor. We got a jump ball. Barr-Reeve possession.
Tied underneath in position against the 5'11" girl, and just came down with her. Nice tie-up. Vikings inbound against the press. Ty Harmon takes it to the middle of the court. Gets by her man, Corey Cummings. Back out front to Lindsey Graber. Lindsay directing traffic. Right wing, Harmon looking underneath. Nothing there. Cummings out to the top of the key. Jenna Knapp. Jenna goes around a pick, puts up a soft 10-footer and scores. Nice move, nice shot, Jenna Knapp.
Largest lead for Barr-Reeve now at 16.
Barr-Reeve trapped in half-court line. Weirham inside. Shot is put up by Ellie Herman, but a pushing foul. It's going to be called on the Vikings underneath as the Vincennes broke the press.
Yeah, and a break there for Rivet as they're going to call that on the floor.
All right, it'll be common foul. Inbound under their own baskets. Weirheim in to Dryman. Back to Keller. Inside. Back down into the corner to Weirheim. Right side. Again, back inside to Herman. Shots up, but a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Barr-Reeve. As I think Vincennes going to try and work it inside now to the big girl.
Yeah, not much else going on, and when they get it in the half court, they're trying to exploit that height advantage that they have.
Weirheim. Inbounds, Keller, shots up, no good, and another foul by Barr-Reeve.
Not a good trip by Barr-Reeve. Defensive trip, 3 fouls, and now Keller's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Wow. Keller on an inbound play, got open, missed the layup. Corey Cummings put a hip in, but sent her to the line, misses on the first free throw. JJ's Concrete building a strong foundation and landmark surveying. Help sponsoring the ball game tonight. Keller, shots up, it's good. 39-24, Barr-Reeve. Pressure. Harmon going to take it to the middle of the court. Off of Vincennes' leg, picked up by Jenna Knapp. Jenna, right wing to Ty Harmon. Back out on the point. Now right side, Lindsey Graber on the wing. Out, Katie Taylor. Right side, Lindsey Graber. Barr-Reeve just spread it out. As you mentioned, Mike, that's exactly what they are doing. And they're looking to take it to the basket or get an open three. Harmon, right wing. Harmon, looking, nothing. Katie Taylor. Lindsey Graber. Lindsey now goes to the paint, puts it up, it's blocked. Comes right back off to Jenna. Jenna goes around her man and over the top, from behind, knocked out of bounds, no call, and Knapp will inbound. Harmon, out front, Katie Taylor. Knapp, Lindsey, 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound brought down by Laura Herman. Here comes Dryman. 2:56 to go in the third period. Weirham, a long 3, no good. And here comes Jenna Knapp. Jenna, attacked by a couple 3 players, gets rid of it. Harmon, left wing, down into the corner. Corey Cummings for 3. Off the board, no good. Rebound, foul on Barr-Reeve. That's Lindsey Graber.
Yeah, Corey was wide open right there. That was a good shot, but still in a situation with a 15-point lead and Rivet chasing you around, it maybe better served to take a little time right there off the clock, but then again, if it goes in, you look like a hero. So
I know, it's one of those shots you mentioned. Still a common foul. Rivet brings it up quickly. They go down underneath. Pass tried to be made on the baseline. It's stolen by Lindsey Graber. Lindsey backs out, finds Harmon, left side to Knapp. Knapp out front, Lindsey Graber. Coach calling the play. 2 minutes to go here in the third period on the JJ Concrete scoreboard. 39-24, Lady Vikings. Lindsey Graber. Being guarded by one man, goes around. Underneath, Katie Taylor. Kaylee's going to bring it back out, hand it off to Harmon. Harmon right side, back on top, Jenna. Down underneath, nice layup. That's what they were looking for. Excellent team play, Michael.
that is just surgeon-like right there by Lindsey Graber. And it's 41-24 Barr-Reeve, their biggest lead of the game at 17.
Keller out front for Rivet. Weirheim, left wing. She's going to shoot a three. It scores. And a timeout on the court. The JJ Concrete scoreboard has Barr-Reeve Vikings 41. Vincennes Rivet 27, minute 23 to go in the third period. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Now, back to Barr-Reeve Vikings basketball on the General. 95.9 FM and from fourstarcountry.com.
Mike Strawn along with Mike DeCourcy, and it's been a pleasure bringing you the basketball game here at Barr-Reeve tonight. Barr-Reeve will inbound the basketball. Vincennes still in the full court pressure. Jenna Knapp gets it across the timeline to Lindsey Graber, and Lindsey backs it out front. Ends it to Jenna Knapp, right wing. Ty Harmon. Ty goes around her man. Gets picked off. Backcourt pass now. Barr-Reeve swings all the way around the left side. Back to Knapp. Minute 4 on the clock. Barr-Reeve, I think, is going to pull him out of this zone. Going to try. Ty Harmon. Back out on top. Knapp. Right side, Lindsey Graber. Harmon on her. No count yet. Now the count starts. Lindsey backs out away. Counts off.
Jenna right here, Mike, is guarded by the 5'11" Lauren Herman, and that's the matchup that Coach Holt's looking for right there. I think he obviously wants the last shot of the quarter, but at the same time, if he can get that into a 1-4 low situation, he's going to let Jenna just go right around her.
Jenna, after the ball was kicked, gets it in. Katie Taylor. Katie, right side. Harmon. Harmon goes around her man. Cross-court pass. Jenna, down inside. Back to Lindsey. Out top to Jenna Knapp. 24 seconds. Right side, Ty Harmon. Nobody comes out on her. She's just going to hold the ball a little bit. Then she goes it to the right side. Hands it off. Katie Taylor. Katie trapped in the corner. And a holding foul is going to be called on Vincennes.
Well, that's a break for ball.
Wow, that was a break.
Katie had the ball picked up almost 40 feet from the basket. And Rivet just trying to get a steal and a layup here at the end of the quarter. And with 8.3 seconds, Barr-Reeve now going to get the last shot.
Corey Cummings got to get it in bounds. Now does in the backcourt. Lindsey Graber, 7, 6, 5. Corey, 3. Off the front of the rim. Picked back up. Shot by Lindsey. No good. Barr-Reeve got 2 looks at it. That's going to do it at the end of 3 on the JJ Concrete scoreboard. Barr-Reeve 41 and the Lady Vincennes Rivet Patriots 27. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Possession arrow to Vincennes, and we're ready to start the final period here at Cavanaugh Court. Vincennes Rivet, Keller out top, tries to go to Dryman, and it's kicked. It'll be Vincennes basketball. Weirheim, inbounds, Dryman at the top of the key. Keller, Dryman, she's going to shoot the 3, and she scores it. Dryman, an unlikely 3 from down deep into the corner, and she nails it. Harmon gets across the timeline, and the Vikings set up their offense. Jenna up out front. And the ball is stolen away by Weirheim. Weirheim goes inside, lays it up, scores, and that's 5 quick points, and Coach Holt wants a timeout. It's 41-32 on the JJ Concrete scoreboard. 7:19 to go.
Now back to Barr-Reeve Vikings basketball on the General. 95.9 FM and from 4StarCountry.com.
Barr-Reeve inbound the basketball. They do. They get it to Harmon. She's got one man to beat. She goes around the paint, lays it up the glass and score, and that gets 2 of them 5 back by Harmon quickly. Dryman. Keller in the paint. Nice move to Herman. Herman blew the shot. And Lauren Herman picks up the rebound and lays it back in. Barr-Reeve had an opportunity there on a missed shot. Couldn't get the rebound. Barr-Reeve with the basketball. Kyle Harmon goes right down into the paint. Tries to put it up. No whistle. No foul call. Turnover. Keller, left wing. Lyman down in the corner where she just hit a 3. Nobody's going to guard her, and she'll hit another one if you don't. This one's a little bit long. Lindsey Graber comes around 3 people. Stops now, backs it up. Across the timeline to Jenna Knapp. Jenna got fouled.
Rivet's going to get very aggressive right here, and just with that, Barr-Reeve cannot afford to take their foot off of the pedal right here. They can't just expect to go on a delay and let the time run out. They've got to keep attacking like Taya just has done the last couple of trips down the floor and stay on offense.
And Rivet that's only their third foul, so they have several to give before it's a shooting foul. Jenna Knapp, top of the key. Right wing, back out on top, Lindsay. Jenna, left wing. Jenna goes around her man, into the paint. Back out front, Harmon. Harmon backs it out. Jenna Knapp sets it up. 6 minutes to go in this game, 43-34. Barr-Reeve on top in the JJ Concrete scoreboard. Jenna Knapp out top. Left side, Harmon. Harmon's going to go down in the paint, has it knocked away, and a reach-in foul is going to be called, and that's another one of those common fouls.
Still a couple of fouls to give here for Rivet before they put the Lady Vikings into the bonus.
And we've got a player coming in. Sneakers Grill. Stop by Sneakers Grill, located on Highway 50 in Montgomery after the game for some good food. Sneakers Grill is a variety of sandwiches, appetizers, chicken livers, gizzards, and hearts. You can dine in or you can order for carryout. Call 486-2597. Barr-Reeve gets the ball inbound, swings it out front, right wing, Jenna Knapp. Jenna Knapp picked up, hands off, Harmon, right side. Harmon sees an opening and takes it right to the hoop and blows the bunny. Doggone it, Ty. Nobody feels any worse than she does on that one, I'll tell you.
It rolled out. Barr-Reeve just needs to continue to get stops on the other end.
Yep. Forget that one and make the next one. Wagner into the ball game. Hands off to Dryman. Dryman back out all the way on top of the key, and Coach Young has seen enough. He wants to call some kind of a play on the JJ Concrete scoreboard. It's 43-34 Barr-Reeve. And we'll be back in 60 seconds.
Barr-Reeve Vikings basketball on the General. 95.9 FM and from 4StarCountry.com.
Mike DeCourcy, 5:10 to go, buddy.
Hey, just got to keep getting stops and realizing that even whatever happens here, Rivet's going to have to continue to stretch their defense, and it's going to give Barr-Reeve lanes to drive in.
Ball tries to go down inside, and Keller makes a bad pass, and they're going to call a kick on it, but I think it hit somebody's knee. Anyway, Barr-Reeve gets called for kicking the ball, so inbound under their own basket. Dryman down in the left corner, who's all the way in the paint, lays it up off the glass and scores. Gotta have a stop. That was big. Here comes Jenna Knapp. She gets it across the timeline. She's on the left wing. Katie Taylor, right side. Ty Harmon. Ty sees that opening and tries to go to the paint. This time a foul will be called. It's Ty on the floor again.
I know with the 7-point lead, Coach Holt may not want to get too aggressive, but on the defensive end, I think if Barr-Reeve maybe goes back to a little pressure one more time, they're in kind of a soft zone, and it's allowing about a 4.5 count right there.
Yep.
It's allowing Rivet to kind of penetrate gaps.
We've got a whistle and a holding foul going to be called on Vincennes Rivet as they double team Lindsey Graber. That might be a little bit of a makeup call, and it's the 5th foul. It's going to be the 5th foul called on Wilhelm. And that's a big player to have out of the ballgame.
Yeah, it is. And the more subs you see on the floor for Rivet, Mike, that's where I think Barr-Reeve needs to bring this pressure back. Just for a little bit, maybe a change of pace right here.
Barr-Reeve inbounds. Corey Cummings in to Jenna Knapp. Man-to-man now. Vincennes, Knapp left wing. Katie Taylor right off her hands into the hands of Herman, and here comes Dryman. Katie that time started to do something before she caught the ball and just lost control. Keller goes to the free throw line, right side, Dryman. Dryman gets picked up out front. Alley-oop to Herman. Blocked by Harmon. Nice block. Nice block by Taya Harmon. And it's going to send L.A. Herman to the line. I think we may even have a little taunting here by the coach.
Yeah.
He's taunting our coach. Herman. It's up and it's good. 43-37. Barr-Reeve has seen their lead dwindle. 4 minutes to go in the game. Free throws up, it's off the front of the rim. Harmon skies, here she comes. Harmon's going to take it the full length of the paint, lays it up and misses. Dryman across the 10-second line. Nobody's going to get her. She tries to feed underneath and goes out of bounds.
Well, one break leads to another right there with Barr-Reeve and Rivet.
Barr-Reeve needs to get the ball inbound under pressure. Now Lindsay back over on the right side. Trapped. Timeout has to be called. Jenna Nepp could not get rid of it. She went right to the sideline and she got trapped. 43-37 Barr-Reeve, 3:50 to go in the game of JJ Concrete scoreboard. We're going to take a 60-second timeout and be back.
Vikings basketball on the General, 95.9 FM and from 4StarCountry.com.
Mike Strong along with Mike DeCourcy. Mike, set the strategy here, buddy.
Just got to keep attacking and realize that the Vikings are in the bonus right here.
Ball inbound to Jenna. Lindsey Graber out top. Vincennes Rivet goes back into that trapping zone. Nepp goes right down to the paint, stops, puts up a 5-footer and scores. Nice move by Jenna.
Now we got to get a stop.
Dryman at the top of the key. Barr-Reeve in his zone. Dryman, Keller, way out front. Right side it goes to Emmons. Keller. Keller looking underneath. Nothing there. Out to Dryman. 3:18 to go in the game. Dryman backs it out top. Trying to set up a play. Emmons over to Keller on the left wing. Keller gets a pick, goes down in the paint, puts up a bank shot, and it goes in. And she got caught and still made a bank shot. Here comes quickly Barr-Reeve, Corey Cummings, Jenna Nepp. Corey down in the left wing. Jenna goes in the paint. Nobody picks her up. She tries to put one off the glass. It won't go, but she's going to go to the line. And well, we've had some opportunities with a little luck.
Yeah, just still, Jenna's going to go to the line. Just took it right down the lane, had a little 5-footer, got hit on the arm, and shot didn't go, but she does get 2 free throws.
And it's good. First one rattles in. 46-39 Barr-Reeve. 2:47 to go in the game. Next one up, and it's good. 47-39 Barr-Reeve. Here comes Dryman.
Say it again, we got to get a stop, Michael.
Yes, we do. Big stop right here. Keller, right wing. Left side, Emmons goes into the paint, gives it off to Herman. Herman tries to dribble it, and it's stolen away, and there's the turnover. Graber, right side, goes to Kyle Harmon. Harmon has it knocked out of bounds, and Coach Holt was saying, calm down, girls.
Taya was one move away from being able to get to the rim right there, and Taya's got one mode, and that is aggressive.
That's right. Full bore. Graber out front. Call for the travel as she got her feet tangled up, and you got to watch your dribbling in those situations out front.
Yeah, this is a situation where you got to pass to beat this pressure. You can't continually dribble, and that's what Barr-Reeve's got to do.
2:14 to go in the game. 47-39 Barr-Reeve. Dryman with it for Vincennes. Keller right wing. Keller down to Dryman. 3 up. It's good. Timeout Vincennes. 47-42 as Vincennes pull it to within 5. Nobody realized Dryman can hit 3. 2:02 to go on the scoreboard. We'll be back after this 60-second timeout.
on the General, 95.9 FM, and from 4StarCountry.com.
It'll be Barr-Reeve basketball to bring it to full court, length of the full court. Big possession by the Vikings with 2:02 on the clock. Lindsey Graber needs to get it inbound. Katie Taylor. Katie in the right wing back to Jenna Knapp. Jenna crosses the timeline left side, gets double teamed down into the corner, hands off to Harmon. And Harmon goes around one man, backs it back out front, and is kicked by Dryman. Minute 49 on the clock.
I think Rivet's you're gonna see them not try to give a foul immediately right here. But I do think after a pass or two, they are gonna give it, and Barr-Reeve needs to be ready for that.
Jenna Knapp across the timeline. She took the pass in the backcourt. Jenna down in the corner. Lindsey back to Jenna. Right side, Corey Cummings. Corey's going to get fouled immediately and sent her to the line, and I don't know why nobody's... I mean, that was obvious from here.
Yeah.
She got held by two players.
I think they're just looking for a tie ball, but what that tells me here in the last minute 37 is the officials, they're not going to let any hacking or grabbing or holding go on. Anything that looks close, they're going to call it.
You're calling it on a coach player! You're stupid, right? You know what you're doing.
I'm not sure what the funny stuff is going on, but Coach Holt and Facial doing a lot of laughing. Corey Cummings. Free throws up. It's good. Nice free throw shooting by the Lady Vikings here. The closing half.
Refs are giving you this game, Barry.
48-42. And off to the corner, no good. Rebound by Herman to Dryman. Dryman cross the right side, top of the key, left side Keller. Keller, Dryman, nobody on her. Another three, this one's short. Rebound underneath, back to Dryman. Nobody gets on her. She lays off the glass, and it won't go. She gets another. It won't go. Herman gets it. And the Vikings have to foul.
Big rebound right there.
Three big rebounds. Three big rebounds. Given up by the Vikings, and Dryman is at the line. Free throws up. It's good. 48-43, Vikings. Minute 20 to go in this ball game. Dryman, next one. It's good. 48-44. Vincennes pulls to within four. Vincennes gets the ball into the corner. Corey Cummings almost has it taken away. Whistle and a foul is called on Vincennes. It's going to be called on Dryman, and it will send Barr-Reeve to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Corey Cummings just there, hit 1 of 2. We'll see if she can get them both, Michael. Big free throws.
Big free throws.
Yes, on the first one. 49-44. Minute 15. He's ready. Yes, for 50-44. Barr-Reeve back by 6. Here they come. Dryman, right wing, down in the corner. Keller tries to get it underneath, and a whistle on the foul is going to be called on Harmon, as Harmon was knocked down, and it's going to hire.
Yeah, Keller's going to go to the line to shoot 1 in the bonus.
A minute 8 to go now in the ball game. Barr-Reeve up by 6. Keller bounces a couple times. Off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, comes to Jenna Knapp. Back to Lindsey Graber. Ty Harmon. Ty off to Corey, and Corey is fouled immediately, and will go to the line again. 1 minute left in this game. Barr-Reeve by 6.
Vikes in the double bonus now.
2 shots for Corey Cummings.
Is key to mention right here, Mike Rivet out of timeouts.
Free throw up off the back of the rim.
Make right here would give Barr-Reeve a 3-possession lead.
No good. Rebound off to Herman. Dryman, 57, 56, 55. Dryman for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Herman puts it back in. She scores. 50-46. Inbound to Katie Taylor. Katie gets it off to Harmon, and Harmon is fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Vincennes doing a fairly decent job trapping and keeping Barr-Reeve from getting the ball in very easy, but having to foul and put these Vikings at the line.
Ty's got to go up here and knock these in.
50-46. Barr-Reeve want 41.6 seconds on the clock. Ty off the rim, no good. Big free throw. Off the rim. Herman rebound. Keller. 39 seconds. 38. Keller right wing. Left side. Herman to Dryman. Dryman almost lost it, and now the whistle and the foul is going to be called on Jenna Neff. As Dryman lost control of it, both of them went for the basketball, and it'll put Dryman at the line with 33 seconds. Try and pull Rivet to within 2. Well, we knew they had a run in them, and we knew they would. And Barr-Reeve had an opportunity to put some points on the board in between. Dryman scores on the first, 47-50. Barr-Reeve. Dryman ready. It's up. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound on the floor, fought for. And it's going to be tied up. Possession arrow to Barr-Reeve. 30 seconds on the clock. Barr-Reeve leads by 3.
Good deal to have the arrow right there.
And Coach Hope wants a timeout on the JJ Concrete scoreboard. Barr-Reeve up by 3. We'll be back in 30 seconds. I hope you've enjoyed the Mike and Mike show tonight here in this second round action at Barr-Reeve Girls Sectional. The Vikings going to inbound the basketball with 30 seconds on the clock. Try to maintain this lead or extend it. Barr-Reeve trying to get it inbounds.
They just know 5-second call, and that's got to be the...
What? 5 seconds? She didn't have it 3. Holy cow. Oh my. Vincennes inbounds the basketball. Go down into the paint. Shots up. No good. Travel call by Vincennes. That's a makeup call. That's a makeup. You know good well it had to be. No 5-second down low. Travel called on Vincennes. And so it'll be Barr-Reeve ball under the basket.
Got a little discussion right here.
And officials conferring. And so they're going to see 26.4 seconds on the clock. And it's going to be Barr-Reeve basketball. Jenna Neff will try and get this one in again for the Vikings. And here they go. Comes in to Harmon. Harmon trapped on the corner and fouled immediately by Dryman. Ty Harmon will go to the line to shoot 2. 23 seconds in the ball game. Free throws. Come on, girls. You can do it. Come on. Ty, free throw in the air, and it's good. 51-47, Barr-Reeve. Ty with the next score. It rolls around and falls off, and here comes Keller for Vincennes. Across the timeline. Left side Dryman for three. No good. Rebound by Ty Harmon. Taya in the backcourt. Taya finally gets fouled in the backcourt by Michaela Emmons with 9 seconds on the clock. And Ty Harmon's going to the line, and the Barr-Reeve crowd is on their feet. Mike DeCourcy.
Oh, God. I've got gray hair. I don't think I had it before the game.
Free throw's good. Ty hits him going down the stretch.
Yeah, they're going to say that free throw is no good because Bailey Dryman has fouled out of the game, and she's got 30 seconds to get off the floor, and she was not off the floor. And that's the right call. Barr-Reeve fans not very happy, but it's a correctable error. You're going to see Taya go ahead and
get two more attempts.
And get 2 more attempts, I think. Here's the deal, though, Mike. This is why this is important. 9.4 seconds left. Rivet has no timeouts. They could go down and hit a 3, and Barr-Reeve could pull the old Damon Bailey trick and just let it bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce, and the clock will run out.
That's right. Exactly. Exactly. Come on, yeah. Let's get this game underway. Ty Harmon will get 2 free throws here. Kyle, first one's up, it's good. It is good. 52-47 Vikings. 9.4 seconds on the clock. Free throws up, it's good. 53-47. Here comes Vincennes. Vincennes, Keller, top of the key. Left side, shots up. It's no good. Rebound fought for Herman at the buzzer, and it will count. But that's going to do it. At the end of 4 here at Cavanaugh Court, the Barr-Reeve Vikings win 53-49 over the Vincennes Lady Patriots. Mike Stern along with Mike DeCourcy in the first game here tonight. North Davis over Lagodi 35-30 puts North Davis into the championship game tomorrow night. And Barr-Reeve over Vincennes Rivet 53-49. So it will be Barr-Reeve and North Davis tomorrow night in the championship game at 7:30. Don't forget to tune us in right here at 95.9, or if you're just a little bit out of range, you can just turn that computer on and the speakers up. Log on to 4starcountry.com, click on Listen Live, and it will be the Mike and Mike show tomorrow night, Mike DeCourcy.
Hey,
wow.
I tell you what,
yeah,
you knew it wouldn't be easy, and you knew they would have a charge. But Barr-Reeve finally stepping up to the line there at the end, knocking down free throws, and finally getting over this hump. And looks like the coach is headed up right now.
The coach is getting the high fives from everybody. That's me. That's
okay. That's already in.
Yeah, high fives from everybody in the gym, and rightfully so. Holy cow!
And here he comes.
Coach Mark Holt of the victorious Barr-Reeve Vikings. Coach, Mike and I decided that it's not right for the announcers to have gray hair after a ball game.
No, we did make it a little more exciting than it needed to be. After a pretty rough first quarter, back and forth, we got the pace up where we wanted it to be. Keller being in foul trouble certainly didn't hurt us any. But, we played Barr-Reeve basketball. Whenever you get that kind of lead, though, and you kind of decide if you're going to get off the gas pedal or not, if you decide to do that, you got to make your layups and your free throws. And we left a few points out there, which left the door open. And Rivet, the championship club that they are, they tried to squeeze their head through that door, and they about came back and got us. So, big tip of the cap to Rivet. What a great program, great coaching, great players. Tonight, we're just a little bit better.
Coach, take us inside the locker room. Even though the game and the atmosphere tonight had a sectional championship feel, still some work to be done tomorrow night. What do you tell your girls after a big win, knowing probably the biggest win of all of their careers, and hey, you got to come back and play again tomorrow night against the North Davies team that just shocks Lagodi tonight?
Well, I think our girls sitting there watching that first game was all the convincing that I needed to do. If you play tentative, you lose ball games in the state tournament. If you come out and be yourself and you play and attack and be aggressive, then I think you can take care of business. But, again, watching North Davis pull that upset, and again, tip of the cap to Ron and his girls, but, we can't play at that pedestrian speed. We're going to be on the Autobahn tomorrow, baby. No speed limit.
Looking at statistically, you talk about not being able to play tentative, and I think it's pretty evident tonight. Barr-Reeve, your Lady Vikings with 24 free throw attempts, Rivet just 13, and I think that shows that attack mode that you were talking about in the pregame and you've talked about all week and all season, even with regards with what you needed to do to beat Vincennes Rivet.
Well, there were some adjustments, that we made from 2 weeks ago, but, again, it makes a difference when you get off to a good start and you gain your confidence and you feel like you can attack. I thought we had them on their heels most of the night, unlike it was 2.5 weeks ago when we kind of were on our heels, but we got in that attack mode and, kind of rode Taya there for quite a long time. Real happy for the big threes that Katie Taylor made to get us going. Corey Coggins with a big three. Both of them have the potential to be that kind of shooter, but sometimes struggle with their confidence. But to make shots like they made tonight on the big stage, it's got to really help us, tomorrow night.
Coach, I just getting ready to mention what a team effort when we sit up here tonight and we watch. Sure, there'll be girls that's got more points than other girls, but as far as spreading this game out, girls being able to hold the ball, to dribble, to cut, to make big stops, every girl participated and stepped up tonight.
Yeah, in the second half, we didn't sub the second half. I just thought we were fresher and than they were, that we could maybe withstand that, but we got good contributions from Haley Taylor, Hope Alford, Tracy Graber that first half to kind of help us overcome some foul trouble to Lindsey Graber. And again, as you said, sometimes Lindsey and Ty and Jenny get all the headlines, but there's a big dose of Katie Taylor, big dose of Corey Cummings tonight, plus our bench that helped us get over the hump.
Absolutely.
Coach, you talk about that, and I don't think it was any secret what Rivet was going to try to do to us here tonight, pack it in. And I tell you, to see Katie come out in the first quarter, just get her feet set.
Oh, it was awesome.
And those 2 threes that she made right off the bat, they didn't touch the rim. And,
awesome.
and that's when you've got to go and reevaluate your defensive game plan that early, that's, even with a 2-point deficit at the end of the first quarter, that's, still an advantage for us, I would think.
Yeah, if you can drag their defenders, their 4s and 5s out of the lane a little bit, because now they got to respect Katie Taylor a little bit, then all of a sudden those driving lanes open up. And we played Springs Valley and Linton last week, and my starters didn't play a lot of minutes, but Katie Taylor shot the ball pretty well last week in our games, and shot pretty well this week in practice. So, we were waiting for her to bust out, and no better time than tonight.
No better time tonight, Coach. What a great win. Still more of that, never give up, never quit, on the floor. Taya Harmon at the line, finishing out the game. I know you're proud of this ball club.
Well, again, it's only a pity that all the people in the gym tonight haven't been here all year in person.
Yes.
I know when they got the golden voices of the general there, we're not always going to come out, but hopefully they got a good taste, if you haven't seen us this year, of what Barr-Reeve Lady Viking basketball is like. And we're going to come back for some more tomorrow night, I hope.
You just earned a spot on the pregame show, Coach. Thank you.
Hey, Coach, congratulations. I know you got more media to do. We'll see you tomorrow night.
All right, thanks.
All right. Barr-Reeve head coach Mark Holt.
Always.
And statistically, tonight for this contest, we're going to start with Vincennes Rivet. They're going to be led by a pair of Lady Patriots. Excuse me, looking incorrectly at my book. They're actually going to be led by Ellie Herman tonight. Herman with 6 two-point baskets, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Ellie Herman ends her varsity career tonight here at Barr-Reeve with a team-high 15 points. Next, a pair of underclassmen, Bailey Dryman and Allison Wareheim, each with 13. Dryman with 2 two-point buckets, 3 three-point baskets. She finishes 3 of 4 from the free throw line, and Dryman finishes with 13. Wareheim, as I also mentioned, with 13 as well. 4 two-point baskets, 1 three-point basket, 2 of 2 from the line for her 13. And Elizabeth Keller, 1 of 4 Lady Patriots to score tonight. Keller with 2 two-point baskets, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Keller finishes with 5. Altogether, Rivet with 49 points, 14 two-point baskets, 4 three-point baskets, 9 of 13 from the line. That equals 49. For Barr-Reeve, Taya Harmon. What else can you say? Taya, 8 two-point baskets. She marches to the free throw line 14 times, connects on 8 of them. I know she, and probably her dad, the doc, will want her to do better in the future, but it was all that the Lady Vikings needed here tonight. Taya finishes 8 two-point baskets, 8 of 14 from the line. Taya, game-high 24 points. Next, Jenna Neff. Jenna, 3 two-point buckets, 1 three-point basket, 3 of 4 from the line. Jenna finishes with 12. Katie Taylor is next. Katie finishes with 9, all coming in the first half, all on 3-point baskets. Corey Cummings finishes tonight with 6 points. Corey with a made 3-point basket in the third quarter, 3 of 6 from the line. Corey finishes with 6. And only 5 Lady Vikings in the scoring column tonight. Lindsey Graber, who was the hero earlier in the season down at Rivet, only 2 points tonight. And Lindsey was saddled with her second foul, Mike, literally 2 minutes into the game. And basically it was a ping-pong, in and out situation the rest of the first half as Coach Holt tried to play her on offense, take her out on defense so she wouldn't pick up that crucial third foul. Luckily, we got to the second half, and even though Lindsey finishes with 2 points, not enough can be said about the defensive job that she's going to do, the amount of steals that she's going to create, the way that even though Rivet makes a comeback here in the fourth quarter and makes this an interesting game, it wasn't because we were just handing it to them and they were going down and shooting layups. They had to earn everything that they got. Lindsey with just another stellar floor game here tonight.
I agree 100%. Kind of what I was trying to allude to, talking to the coach about a full team performance. And a lot of times you hear the stats and you judge by points. And sure, everybody, likes to have a lot of points in all games. But the girls out there, every one of them done a good job protecting the ball. They were able to get the ball inbound against a press. They helped. They were there. Katie Taylor held the ball. Lindsey Graber, I'll bet you, is sitting in there if she's not out already, and it is wore out because she was on full bore the whole game on both ends of this game. A super, super good team performance by the Lady Vikings. Mike Strong along with Mike DeCourcy. Sub of the game, Quiznos sub and salads. Quiznos, toasty. Tonight's sub of the game.
We're going to go with Haley Taylor tonight. Haley does not hit the score column tonight, but when Lindsey picked up those 2 very quick fouls in the first quarter, Haley was kind of first off the bench. She guarded the post. She rebounded. She took a 3 at the end of the first half, and it rolled out, and, just played a phenomenal game. And
we're going to get somebody's attention here for a moment, I think. And go ahead.
And tonight's player of the game, the Bill Dobson Ford Tough player of the game, this is pretty much a no-brainer tonight, and that's going to be Taya Harmon. Taya finishes with a game-high 24 points, 8 two-point baskets, 8 of 14 from the free throw line. And we are joined here on the Mike and Mike Show by royalty, Mike Strawn. It is the Bill Dobson Sport Tough Player of the Game, Taya Harmon.
Taya, what a ball game. But the first thing I got to know, did you really paint his son's toenails or fingernails?
I had no choice. He told me to.
Oh, okay. All right, okay. I knew you had to be coerced to do that. Hey, all kidding aside, what a ball game. Well, what's this mean to you guys?
Oh, it means everything. I mean, playing 3 years in Rivet, knocking us off all 3 years. I mean, we had a little revenge to get, and we got it.
Sounds like you're out of breath, but the game's been over for 20 minutes while you're breathing hard.
I don't know. I'm just really excited.
As a senior, what do you tell your other teammates, knowing full well you've been in this situation in volleyball before where maybe you beat the favorite who's typically been Lagodi, you beat him during a weeknight or an afternoon game, and you still got to come back and play in a championship game. What do you, being in that position, tell the rest of your teammates?
Well, I mean, Rivet's not going to give up. They were going to keep coming at us, and they did. I mean, they came back and got to 3 points, and I just kept telling them, stay strong, keep playing good defense, and keep taking it to the hole.
And tomorrow night's another game.
Yep, we're ready.
We got to look at senior leadership to bring the sophomores and the juniors and the freshmen along tomorrow night. Let them know it's not over yet, right?
Yes, definitely not. We got one more game.
Straight home and straight to bed, Harmon.
Yeah.
Great ball game. Thanks for talking with us.
Thank you.
All right, that's the Bill Dobson Sport Tough Player of the Game, Taya Harmon. Taya with a game-high 24 points.
All right. Michael, any closing comments?
Well, to put it mildly, Mike, I am so glad that we're coming back tomorrow night to broadcast
Absolutely.
the Vikings and the Cougars as opposed to somebody else that isn't us, knowing we were going to be on the air anyway. And I tell you what, I think this is the first step in what can be a very beautiful ride for the Lady Vikings.
I do too, and you have to be a follower of Barr-Reeve basketball to understand how sweet that it is for Coach Hope to get this victory and to be in the final game tomorrow night, the potential to win this ball game. Super. All right, tune us in early tomorrow night. Game time, I think, is set for 7:30. We'll be on the air at least by 7:15 and maybe a little earlier. Tune us in to the General, our 4-star country. On behalf of Andy Morrison back at the station and Mike DeCourcy, my partner, this is Mike Strawn saying good night from Kavanaugh Court.
Well, at Barr-Reeve tonight, the game of the night across the entire state of Indiana, 20-0 Barr-Reeve, battling the defending Class 1A state champs from Vincennes Rivet. Their earlier meeting would produce a 1-point win by the Lady Vikings. You got to know both teams anxiously awaiting their postseason matchup, and so are their fans, a Patriot faithful out in full force, working to knock off the undefeated Vikings on their home floor. We pick things up on the final play of the opening quarter. Rivet's Bailey Dryman launching one from way outside and knocking it down at the buzzer. Pats led 17-15 after one, but the home team tonight, playing in its away black unis, stole the momentum from there. Taya Harmon finishing on the fast break, and then on the receiving end of this one as well, off some great ball movement. Barr-Reeve outscores Rivet 16-2 in the second quarter, but after trailing by as many as 14, the Pats come to life in the fourth. Allison Wareheim doing it from long range and then short range as well, as Rivet cuts it to a 3-point game with some suffocating D. But the best player on the floor tonight comes up with the game-clinching freebies. Harmon with a final 2 of her game-high 24 points, and the Lady Vikes hold on 53-47 the final, as Barr-Reeve earns a spot in tomorrow's championship game by knocking off the defending 1A champs. Now, the first game of the night featured Lagodi trying to fight off a determined North Davies squad, but it was the Cougars turning a 3-point halftime deficit into a 7-point lead after 3. Sabra Smith connecting on 2 of her 7 points. All said and done, a 13-3 North Davies run that put the Cougars in control, but Lagodi fighting back. Winter Wagner not ready to end her career. The senior scored a game-high 16 points, urging on her team in the final minutes, but it was not quite enough. North Davies pulls the upset with a 35-30 win over Lagodi. The Cougars advancing to face Barr-Reeve in tomorrow night's championship game.
Barr-Reeve against North Davies should just be plenty of great action all across the Wabash Valley tomorrow night, Eric.
Yeah, that Barr-Reeve game, looking forward to that. They had a great game tonight, finally getting over the hump against Rivet and back in the sectional championship game.
Welcome back to In the Paint. The best game in the state, at least on paper tonight, took place right here in the Wabash Valley. Second-ranked Barr-Reeve took on third-ranked and defending Class A state champs Vincennes Rivet. These two teams meet during the regular season. The Lady Vikings won that by just a point. It was tight. I was there. Tonight, the two Class A powerhouses meet in the semifinals of the Barr-Reeve sectional. Here's the Vikings' Taya Harmon showing off a little bit of her one-on-one game. Look at the move here with a little pizzazz to the rim. Pretty good ball player. Great ball player. Really runs that team. First quarter winding down. Bailey Draven with the rock in her hands. Look at her pull on the three. All smiles as she heads to the Patriots huddle. She's pumped. More Harmon, though. This time she's sharing it to give to Katie Taylor. Taylor tickles the twine from long range. Once again, though, Rivet would have the answer. Liz Keller with a sweet give to Allison Wareheim. Almost Valentine's Day. She's kissing the glass for two to cause the timeout. But Harmon and the Vikings on their home floor tonight, not going to lose. Check out Taya right here. Great move. Explosive to the rim again. And Barr-Reeve knocks off the defending state champs 53-49 the final down in Barr-Reeve. The other semifinal game had Lagodi versus North Davies. The Cougars playing great defense here. Lorinda Keith the steal. She pushes the pace ahead for the Cougar layup. But Lagodi can get after it too. Check out Gabrielle Ritchie. Hustle into the corner, grabs the loose ball, squares up, drills the jumper, and she's fouled. You kidding me? But North Davies playing well tonight. They go inside to Sabre, the sophomore Smith, for the score. That's sweet. And so is this Cougar win. North Davies best Lagodi 35-30. They'll play Barr-Reeve tomorrow night for this sectional title.